So, let's look at the cows for a moment. Okay, good morning. We are on our second bike ride this year, and we are going back to Smyrna, Tennessee. And it was about 2 years ago that I did these Smyrna, basically the Smyrna Greenway, which I've got a picture of this here. So this is an interesting fact. When I went to All Trails, it doesn't show anything but the Greenway, which I'm going to be doing this. I'm at Rock Springs Park. It's actually just a small neighborhood park is what it is. I'm going to go through, basically past this hospital, which apparently has a little path on it, and then go down to D on Rock Springs Road, which let me tell you what that is. It's got this Greenway map pretty well. So, okay, so that's 9th Avenue Trailhead. And so it's interesting because last year when I started this, I actually started at the 9th Avenue trailhead, and that's kind of how I approach this whole thing. So this is a big greenway, all these little paths and everything, and I'll just basically go through all of them just as I did a couple of years ago, and they're really nice. So I'm looking forward to doing it. It's been long enough that I'd like to go through and do them again because they were really cool. I can't remember one bad ride in the bunch. And what's interesting is that I didn't see it on All Trails. Let me show you what it shows me here. It's calling this the Smyrna Greenway Trail, and I thought, I don't know that that's right, but I'm going to follow the trail that I see on the map. And I think what this is doing is, it says it's 6.5 miles, but I don't think so. This is kind of misleading. So I'll use All Trails to track what I'm doing, but for the most part, I'm just going to follow this map, which this is a pretty clear-cut thing. I mean, you're basically just going to start and go straight until you get to this main highway on Old Nashville Highway, and then come back. And along the way, if you want to scooch into the hospital and circle around, apparently there's a rideable, walkable path there. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm in Smyrna, Tennessee. It is, Saturday the 26th. It's about 65 degrees. It's cloudy. I saw the sun come out one time when I was driving, and also ran into a little bit of sprinkly rain. So, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I'm going to get the bike ready, and then I will talk to you soon. cows for see cows all the time around here. It's obviously Tennessee. I live out near in the country, but never seen this place. Just usually driving by. But here they are. Just chilling. Alright. We'll let them be. We'll keep going. Bye, cow. So this is a good place to take a quick break. So I'm getting close to the hospital. It's just down here on the left. And this is a senior living, which that's a really great place to have it because the hospital is going to be real close on my right over here on the left side. But it's a lot of street biking right next to the streets in these Smyrna places for the most part. So if I can, I'll pull into a parking lot and just drive through that. You know, just something a little extra different. But I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna get to the hospital on the left and keep going until I can't go no further. So this is a good place to take a quick break. So I'm getting close to the hospital. It's just down here on the left. And this is a senior living, which that's a really great place to have it because the hospital is going to be real close on my right over here on the left side. But it's a lot of street biking right next to the streets in these Smyrna places for the most part. So if I can, I'll pull into a parking lot and just drive through that. You know, just something a little extra different. But I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna get So this is the end of this part of the trail. So I'm going to National Highway now. So I'm going to head back the other way. Thing is, I never did see the hospital. Maybe I'll see it on my way back. But I don't know. It's going to be much easier going back because most of this was uphill. Looking forward to doing the downhill part now. See you in a minute. So this is the end of this part of the trail. So I'm going to National Highway now. So I'm going to head back the other way. Thing is, I never did see the hospital. Maybe I'll see it on my way back. But I don't know. It's going to be much easier going back because most of this was uphill. Looking forward to doing the downhill part now. See you in a minute. So this is the end of this part of the trail. So I'm going to National Highway now. So I'm going to head back the other way. Thing is, I never did see the hospital. Maybe I'll see it on my way back. But I don't know. It's going to be much easier going back because most of this was uphill. Looking forward to doing the downhill part now. Oh boy, well, that was a lot longer than the other one I did. Just about kicked my ass, honestly. But good thing is I endured, and here I am. Had to take a couple breaks, but that's okay because it looks like I did about 6 miles, which is a hell of a lot more than the last one I did. Took me 47 minutes, give or take, because I think I didn't pause through some breaks, which that's fine. But overall, it's nice. I've been here before, like I said, a long time ago. It's a lot of just off the road biking, which is fine. You know, you kind of go into this little park and out on the street, and then pretty much it's just all street from there. But they consider it part of the Greenway, so I wanted to get it done. We'll catch up on the next leg next time. So let's see. So probably that's the reason why I'm tired is because I did 5.9 miles and plenty of inclines and declines. Nothing terrible, but when you've got 6 miles ahead of you and you're my age, it does kind of wear you down a little bit. But anyway, let's do a recap. I like this little recap thing. Again, never did see the hospital, so I guess maybe it's too far in or something. I don't know. Didn't see it. I saw a lot of other things like clinics, and I stopped in the parking lot of a place where the first doctor we went to when my family moved here to Murfreesboro. We went to Dr. Dar, so it was kind of funny to see that. Hey, now I'm seeing why I'm tired. It's a long way to go, for goodness sakes. But anyway, yeah, I went there and then just went all the way back again. So this is pretty cool, this little GPS thing. But overall, I wouldn't say it's the prettiest trail because you have to be on the road. So I think I'll probably give it a 3 out of 5. It's got some cool parts to it, but you know, you're going past a lot of gas stations and businesses and things like that. So if it was all pretty country, I would just say 5 out of 5. But that's what I'm going to give it. And I'll see you on the next one. Oh, before I forget, I was going to mention too that what I noticed too is I did something on my bike over the down season and tightened a bunch of stuff up, making sure it wasn't like an adjustment screw like I did last year I was riding bikes, but that's a whole other story. But I don't have that click-clack anymore, so I'm pretty happy that the click-clack is gone. But other than that, I'm going to put this one in the books, and I'll see you on the next bike ride, or maybe I'll do a hike next time, depending on the weather and all that. But see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.